at the usual spot for a tutorial this time, although it's not so much as a tutorial but more a demonstration or a guideline type thing. So you might not be able to tell because it's a video, but it's starting to get really cold outside. Uncomfortably cold. Like, tricking is something that almost is discouraged because of how cold it is. So warming up is more important now than ever. You know, in the summer, just being outside is enough to warm you up. Although you do actually have to warm your muscles up. Right now it's easy to get stiff and injured if you're not, stretched and warmed up. So I'm going to show you the way that I get warmed up and ready before I do a session. I use a lot of moves that are fundamental, but you really only need to do like 1.5 flips for this. So let me just get right to it. Show you everything so you can train safely. And also, just doing this warm-up is a good routine in general. You know, if you're a beginner, if you repeat this, you'll get stronger and better at the things that I'm showing you. So here we go. All right, so this is good for strength and flexibility, but also just warming up, stretching out. So we're gonna do kicks in every direction. Try to keep your chest up. We're gonna start with just kicks up to the sky. Make sure you do both sides. Perfect. No problem. Then we're gonna do it to the side. Again, try to keep it straight. In this, because it's a little bit harder, you might tend to lean, but you should just go as high as you can while keeping your chest straight. I like to point my toes down a little bit, my foot down, so that it keeps me more sideways instead of turning into more of a crescent kick type thing. So point the feet down so you can work the muscles that you're trying to work. Then towards the back, like you're doing a Webster. Again, chest up. Awesome. Then this one's a bonus one. I don't always do it, but if I remember, sometimes I go across the body, in and out. And then this one's probably the least effective, but I go out and in. It's nice to touch every single muscle in your leg because there's a lot of them. Static stretching isn't always something you want to do right away before you do exercise or really anything, so I try not to do like toe touches too much, but I do find it very helpful to get like a decent split right here and then just push and move back, come back to the middle, push the other way, move back. This might be embarrassing if you're doing it in public, but I promise you it feels awesome to get like all the little muscles that connect your hip to your leg. So then you go forward, you just lean your legs forward, point out a bit, then you do the other side, inward, and then you're changing it forward and forward. Awesome. Whew. Little hip swivel type giblets. I don't usually do that, but it's really good to do that. So that's pretty much all for the stretching part of your legs, but of course there's more. All right, now for core slash those things slash arms and all that crap. It's good to do this. You already know why, so I'm just gonna get into it. Across, make sure you rotate, but also push outward with your arm. You should be stretching, trying to push your shoulder out as much as you can. Rotate, you should feel it in your back too, because you're going across your body. And then go the other ways, go down, across, basically everywhere you can think of. The same way you try to get all the muscles in your hips, you want to do that with your shoulders too, Move it all the way around as far as it'll go in every direction from so many different angles. Do it backwards, forward. There you go, rotate out a bit. Boom. Now lean back a bit. Behind you. Awesome. And then of course also sides and front. There you go. Now our body's all stretched out part of it. We've got the kicks going. Now I'll show you the basic tricks that I do for a warm-up. So these are basics, but you can always add difficulty to your warm-up if you're advanced enough and it's comfortable. So what I do is cartwheels to both sides, which is something you should definitely work for anyway. So if you can't do that, just try it. All you have to do is try. So left, right, then I go close arm, just one arm, close arm. Now, instead of the close arm, the far arm. And now, one of the flips that you need, aerial, because this is just the natural progression of it. So, well, once you can do aerials, side aerials, they're actually pretty easy. If you can't do this, try a B kick. Now I'll try it the other way, so it's a bit sketchy. Almost done here. Last two moves I like to do, continuing the trend of using your hands on the ground and also doing slight flips, sort of. I like to do just standing front walkover / front handspring. Try to do it nice, slow, and controlled. Two. Now for the part that took me the longest to be able to do, macaco. So now we've gone sideways and forward. All that's left to do is go backward. Left arm. Left arm. Right arm. And right arm. Right. So, you can hear the wind, I'm sure of that. There you go, that's how you warm up when it's cold as hell. You try not to die, you know. I neglected to mention this, but also wrists and ankles, you know. Little pushes, little tippy toes, little rolls, both of them. All that shit is good. So, do this before your session. It might make you a little bit better, you know, because you're getting stronger from doing those moves, but also you'll be loose, limber, you know, ready to jump once you get all this down. So, enjoy your warm-ups, enjoy your flips. Keep learning and keep working, even in the shitty cold weather. Peace.